Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Ludlow Brewing Company, and it's their Boiling Well, 4.7% ABV. First beer from the Ludlow Brewing Company. Not tried any of their beers. Again, a new brewery for me, and it's thanks to these guys, bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Check them out. In the last month, been reviewing a range of beers they've sent to their online beer store. We can get loads of different beers. Over the last month I've tried probably 5 or 6 new breweries, and it's just great for me. It really is, because there's nothing like going on a website and checking out a new brewery that you've just found, but it's even better to be sent a box of beer and there's some breweries in there you just haven't heard of, because there's so many in the UK. Here's the beer from Ludlow Brewing Company. It's a one finger head. It's off-white, creamy kind of colour. More white than creamy, but there we go. Nice levels of carbonation. It's a kind of a copper amber colour, an orange tone in there. All of the hops, incidentally, are sourced locally at the Little Lambsbrick Hop Farm near Tenbury Wells. So, I mean, it's great. All locally produced products. Let's get a nose. It smells like an absolute malt bomb. Really traditional, malty, bready malt, and a nice fruity nose in there to go with it. I'm going to give this one a taste. Cheers, everyone. Great balance. Really nice balance to this beer. Even the flies like it. It's malty, and then it's hoppy, and then it swings back to being malty again, and then it swings back to being hoppy, with like a bready, a nice baked bread malty base to the beer. The hops used in it, if I was to guess, I would say Styrian Goldings. The reason for that is there's a nice fruit punch, if you like, a bit of a fruit punch with a spicy end mixed with a nice bitterness, and you get that spiciness from the Styrian Golden, and it's quite dry also on the back end. 4.7%, classic sessionable strength around that area. You're also talking sessionable, good tasting, balanced traditional beer here. Very traditional ale. It's good. I could tuck away a few of these. Probably a good 4 or 5 of these, and I wouldn't get bored. The more I'm tasting it, the more of the drying kind of hop bitterness I'm picking up on the back end, more than the malt. The malt on the first taste was kind of having a big old battle with the hops, where he was balancing it out. He was going from hoppy to malty to hoppy to malty. But as I say, the more I'm tasting it, the more I'm picking up the traditional hops. Yeah, but it's still a nice balanced beer. Nice carbonation on the tongue. Nice feel to the beer. It's not too overly carbonated, where it's, you know, it's not hitting your stomach and bloating you out. You could enjoy this with a few friends and a meal, or a barbecue or something like that. So it got great flexibility. Let's first of all, before I read the back, let's see if it's a bottle conditioned beer. I don't think it is. No, it's not a bottle conditioned beer. Brewed using water, malted barley, hops and yeast. Yeah, the hops are from Tebbury Wells, a local hop farm there. In the the reason why it's called the Boiling Well then, from Ludlow, is in the meadow opposite the brewery is an iron footbridge spanning a pond. When the rains have been heavily further up the Corvedale, just before the river Corve begins to rise, the water in the pond appears to boil, hence the boiling well. All our beers are naturally produced and chemical free. We use ingredients sourced as locally as possible for great flavour and truly natural goodness. Gary welcomes visitors to the brewery, so if you're around Ludlow, Wales, you can go and taste a drop or two of his beers, buy bottles or casks. LudlowBrewing.co, Ludlow Brewing Co. Ales. It's best to telephone them. So if you're in the UK, it's 01584 873 291. But website for me, I contact them via the web. It'd be www.theludlowbrewingcompany.co.uk. Make sure to check them out. If you're around, if you've been to Ludlow, what a smashing place. Fallen in love with Ludlow from judging there the last couple of years with Seba. There's the picture of the castle. The castle dominates the town of Ludlow. It's a historic medieval town. If you haven't been there, go there. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Final thoughts and rating on this beer then. The Boiling Well from Ludlow, Wales is nice and balanced. It's got a nice hoppy kick on the end. It's quite drying, as I've mentioned. It's spicy, fruity, bready malt. It's all there for you. For me, 4.7%, you can session it for, I'm going to have 4 or 5 of these. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for the Real Ale Guide. Check the guys out at Ludlow Brewery. Please check out bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. They've got a fantastic website full of loads and loads of different beers from all around the UK. Thanks for watching me. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like. And cheers.